Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 12th mission. This will be a database reading.
At 1420 hours yesterday, elements of 2nd Fleet Mars encountered and assisted the stricken logistics vessel Pesedjet of the Imperial Vasudan Magi. It is now clear that Emperor Khonsu II's stance of neutrality has been abandoned, and that the Vasudans have now entered the war on the side of the Galactic Terran Assembly. This is dire news for our fortunes in the war, and for our survival as a Federation. So far, Magi support seems to be limited to logistics and freight only, but it has increased pressure on what is already a precarious situation. Vasudan vessels are not to be targeted, else we risk provoking the Emperor into providing direct military assistance to his Terran allies. Diplomatic sessions are now underway between the Federation and the Imperium.
How?
If we can persuade Emperor Khonsu to deny the Assembly support, we will be one step closer to victory. Until then, we urge our military leaders to halt any activity that might provoke the Vasudans into catastrophic intervention. For humanity, children of Ubuntu.
Who is this from? From the Council of Elders. General distribution priority urgent. To all serving military personnel. Priority message. Okay. Well, then we won't attack Vasudans.
Okay, Laporte, take a seat. Don't look so surprised. Admiral Neutraba just passed down a special assignment. It's just the two of us on this one. As per yesterday's declassified memo, the Council of Elders is sending a delegation to Khonsu's representative in Seoul, Admiral Rekami. Rekami's ship, the GVD Shepsiskaf, is currently holding station in neutral territory near Karen. Since the War Gods were present during the Pesedjet operation, Command has asked me to send 2 fighter pilots to join up with the delegation's escort wing. Our presence should help give some extra leverage with the Vasudans, who are likely to react to us positively.
One perfect moment is the mission.
In fact, someone from the Pesedjet's crew requested you specifically. I have no idea why that might be, and Neutraba didn't tell me. I can't help but question the good sense of the Vasudan species as a whole. We'll meet up with the transport Rashadia at Luna City, which was spared by the Tev bombardment in a humanitarian gesture. 2 members of the White Guard are already on station as part of the Elders' security detail. From there, we'll jump to a classified meeting location in the Kuiper Belt, where Admiral Rekami will meet us on a transport. Bringing a destroyer along would draw Tev attention. Elder Svetlana Hendriksson was the obvious choice for the mission, as she worked with Vasudan physicists during the Great War and maintains close ties with Admiral Neutraba. Unfortunately, she's in no physical condition for high-stress negotiations at the moment and had to decline. The delegation will instead be led by Elder Lin Taudigani, who I'm told is one of our finest political scientists and xenocultural specialists. She allegedly speaks Vasudan in both the sitting and standing forms. Very smart lady. Remember, we're escorting an elder to meet another species. If you can manage to act like a proper flight officer for just one day, make it today.
Primary objectives. Rendezvous with the Rashadia. Our loadout is locked. So let's go.
Command, we're inbound on Lunar City, making contact with the Rashadia and Nightwing escorts.
Roger that, Indus Alpha. Link your transmission frequencies to the Rashadia. Full encryption. We'll contact you if your orders change. Solaris Control signing off.
Welcome to Luna, Wargods Alpha. The Eldest shuttle will be launching soon. Final pre-flight operations are underway now. Maintain inbound approach.
It's good to be here, Luna Control. I'd forgotten how beautiful it was. You're lucky the bombardment spared you.
Thank you, Alpha 1. And Captain, everyone here in the control tower just wants to pass on their gratitude. We owe you soldiers everything.
Greetings, Alpha Wing. Sir Andrew Liat, Knight of the Great White Brotherhood. Sir Rishi Rosali is my second. Glad you could join us.
Really?
Roger that, Sir Liat. Glad to be here.
The Great White Brotherhood, really? Really?
You really are, aren't you, Captain? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were impressed.
It's beautiful. My God, Laporte, look at Earth. Off to the left. It looks so fragile. And the city here, in the desolation, reminds me of home.
Wow, boss, I'm thunderstruck. You're dangerously close to expressing an emotion other than casual rage.
I miss Mars. I miss looking out at the rust desert and the dome lights, feeling proud of what we built, what Ubuntu built. We really had something special here, didn't we?
The human spirit, finally unchained. That was what Elder Manto used to tell me. Dad said it was a nicely paced socioeconomic boom. My mom just called it paradise. A place where every last human had the drive and the ability to work to her full potential. And once we had that, we'd go back to the stars. And nothing would stop us.
And then the Tevs kicked down the door and blew it all away.
They're not monsters, Captain. Just people like us. Only they didn't get a sealed system full of riches. They had to go out there and face down the demons. I kill them, but I don't know if I hate them. I think they lost something out there, and we have to help.
How can you not hate them? We've seen thousands die at their hands. Name a single good thing that's come from this atrocity.
Remember when we were staying at Karen's place on Mars, and you started yelling at Levi in your sleep and then fell out of your bunk? Captain?
I'm sorry, Laporte. It's just been a while since I laughed like that. You're a mad woman and I love you dearly.
Why, boss, you're just full of surprises today. I don't know what to say.
I don't mean to say... Look, what I mean is... You know what I mean, right? Not that I meant anything except what I meant.
Alpha Wing, Knights. Elder Taudigani is aboard the shuttle and final preparations are complete. We're reading a lot of comm traffic between your fighters. Is there a problem?
Let's go take a look.
Oh, no problems, Control. My wingman and I were just, complimenting your architecture. Oh god, I nearly had a heart attack. I thought I left my transmit switch on the all-city frequency.
Oh god.
Hey, boss. Do you ever think about what you're gonna do once we win the war?
I wish I had your confidence, Laporte. But ask me again later, okay? Sometimes you almost manage to convince me it's possible.
We've just been given the all-clear by Lunar Spaceport. Now charging up our subspace drives. All fighters form up around us and prepare to warp out.
Right. Let's put our serious hats back on, Sublieutenant.
Engaging subspace drives. Follow our lead, pilots.
Aerospace. The old Kuiper Bastion. Interesting choice of neutral ground, Night 1.
You seem skeptical, Captain.
Everything seems to be in order here. Would you agree, Captain Simms?
Where's Admiral Rakamai then? The Vasudans are late.
Alert unauthorized
Pilots, we have a potential breach in comm discipline. Can you verify reports of an outbound transmission from Deck 10?
Confirmed. This troubles me, Captain Simms. We should scrub the mission and return to Luna at once.
Oh, crap. The gate just shut down.
Oh boy. Why was there an accident?
Bloody hell.
have suffered a 1 kiloton detonation in engineering. Interior partitions held, but we have lost helm control. We are in an uncontrolled portside roll.
I just lost all my carriers to command, Night 1. Massive jamming in place.
The Gaian effort is upon us. Alpha, break and engage.
Hey Laporte, Sagittarius wing is bearing on the Rashadia. Let's run interference pronto. They're going to start popping vampires.
Gotta kill some of these guys or they're gonna...
You're spiked.
Well, get them off me, one. How in the blue hell are they mounting warhammers on fighters that small? Much less this many of them.
Everyone okay? Rashadia, what's your status?
Just some scratched paint and soiled pants, Alpha.
Oh boy.
Get a fix on that damn jamming signal. We need to get through to command ASAP.
Alpha Wing, are you picking up anything on sensors?
Negative.
Negative, Night 1. Nothing on my... Hold on. Laporte, you see that?
Whoa, what the... That's an AWACS.
I see it, Simms. Faint contact. Looks like someone doesn't want to be found.
I can see the radar dome.
Let's go spoil their party. You take point, Laporte. I'll follow.
On it, Captain. I don't like this dragging us so far from the transport. Hope Nightwing can handle it.
Well, hello there.
Jumps immediately. We need to get back, we need to get back.
Damn! Rashadia, Tev AWACS. Jumped out before we could destroy it. We got it on gun cam.
Thank you, pilots. Comm lines are now clear. Establishing a link with command.
Rashadia Transport, this is Solaris Control. What is your status? We lost contact several minutes ago.
Mission is compromised, Command. An enemy agent planted a pocket nuke in the reactor room. We've lost all main power and propulsion. Our escorts repelled a GEF attack supported by a Tev AWACS. Elder Taudigani is safe, but the Vasudans have not yet arrived. Request mission update.
The negotiations will be moved to a secondary site. We are deploying a second transport and additional escorts. Transfer Elder Taudigani and proceed.
Maintain your vigil, Indus War Gods. I cannot believe that the enemy will abandon this attack so easily.
Those wretched, backstabbing scum! Assassination? Working with terrorists? How far will they go?
You told me you don't hate them. Ready to go back on your word?
They tried to kill one of our elders. They've gone too far.
Yeah, you're right on one count. They did lose something out there.
This is the UET Aaron. Standing by to retrieve Elder Taudigani. Command is attempting to signal the Vasudans about the new location.
You should maybe come closer for that.
Widow 8-2 is now moving Elder Taudigani to a shuttle. Stand by.
In fact, if I were you, I would dock rather than...
The shuttle is being prepped and scrubbed for explosives. Escort fighters, Elder Taudigani is asking to speak to you.
How may we serve?
She is asking for Sublieutenant Laporte.
Well, I'll be.
Noemi Laporte. Martin spoke very highly of your parents. It gladdens me that you've survived.
Elder, I'm honored, but we are in a very dangerous place. What do you need of me?
The Elder's shuttle is away. Assume escort formation.
Is it?
I reviewed your records. Your psych profiles say you are no killer. Your combat experience says otherwise. How do you do it?
What? I don't really think about...
It must be hard for you to reconcile Ubuntu with your duties.
Elder, I don't think this is the time or the place to have this conversation.
You are deeply afraid of yourself, aren't you?
I don't know what you think.
If what I have learned is true, then you should be. But I wanted to ask you myself before I spoke to the other elders. You flew escort during the encounter with the Pesedjet. Did the Vasudan ship transmit something to you?
How do you...
It did, didn't it? My gods. Listen to me, Noemi. It is essential that you...
Stealth fighters incoming! Break!
Where?
We just lost all telemetry from the shuttle. Widow 8-2, check in.
Laporte, that was brilliant work.
This is hard without radar.
Elder Taudigani is dead, Rashadia. We have failed.
Spineless, murdering cowards! They're gonna burn for this.
I've got clear gun cam footage of those stealth fighters, Laporte. The Vasudans won't stand for this.
We shall soon see. The GVD Shepshaskov has entered the area.
Do not approach Shepshaskov.
I am Admiral Rekamai of the Magi, personal representative of Emperor Khonsu II. I see that Admiral Steele's warnings were well founded.
What?
Admiral Rekamai, this is most irregular. You asked for a discreet meeting limited to 2 fighters and a transport. Instead, you arrive in a fully armed warship. What is the meaning of this?
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Less than 4 hours ago, Admiral Steele's SOC operatives uncovered your plan to shatter the Terran-Vasudan alliance. Your Gaia-Nephid allies of the Astani cell have already confessed.
What?
Steele lies. The Gaia-Nephid attacked us, aided and abetted by your allies. Elder Taudigani is dead, slain mere moments ago by Alliance assassins. We have proof.
The youngest in a flock of lies. Your Kostanin agents disabled the Pesedjet so you could come to its rescue and earn our favor. You destroyed the Arethusa under flag of truce. Now you would use the sacrifice of an empty shuttle and forged visual records to buy our outrage. Steele warned us of this gambit. He will not be clay.
So, Liat, I'm picking up more Geth fighters jumping in.
Heads up, inbound.
Dozen jump flashes.
Alright, Kastadin Cell, let's begin the disable operation. The Ubuntu capture team will be here any second now, and they want this ship ready to storm.
Alright, Aurigo 1, huh?
I don't believe it. They're working for the Tevs, but They're pretending to work for us.
Someone on the inside sold us out to steal. And when I find them, I'm gonna make bracelets out of their guts.
Helm, flash the secondary reactors for an emergency jump. This ship will not be taken by treachery.
Alpha Wing, you must return your gun cam records to the Elders intact. We will cover the Rishadia until she can make repairs. Go!
Copy, Night 1.
Job well done, Scimitas. Let's mop up these voodoo catamites.
Oh god.
We are the Knights of the White Brotherhood.
The mission was compromised from the start. Someone in the Federation leaked the details of the secret negotiations to Admiral Steele. He was ready. I heard you crack when they splashed the Elder Laporte. There was nothing you could have done to save her. The Tevs wanted her dead, and if there's one thing they excel at, it's getting their way by force. But keep that anger close. It'll keep you alive. The Vasudans are in a fury. The Imperium has formally severed diplomatic ties with the Federation pending a full investigation into today's events and the alleged falsified assassination of Elder Taudigani. That bastard Steele's SOC thugs manufactured evidence framing us for the attack on the Pesedjet and the attempted capture of the destroyer Shepseskaf. I bet they leaked the Pesedjet's jump schedule to their Gef pets, too. I think it's safe to say that we won't be earning any Vasudan support. I've received the following statement from Admiral Natraba. The death of Elder Taudigani is not only a tragedy, but a turning point. It marks the total failure of Admiral Burns' commitment to defensive action and a diplomatic resolution to the war. Admiral Calder and I have concluded that immediate aggressive reprisals are necessary. We have prepared a two-pronged plan to strike a shattering blow to the Tev presence in Sol and effect a military resolution to the war. While Admiral Calder regenerates his fleet's fighter assets, I will commit the resources of 2nd Fleet and the War Gods to a short-term plan to wipe out a Tev destroyer. The GTD Carthage is our target. Prepare your pilots for the first op. So, that's the word from Natraba. The blood's in the water, and we're in for some major fleet action. Look, you seem ready to puke. Let's hit the gym and spar. You need to work some of that off.
There was nothing you could have done to save Elder Taudigani. 7 total kills and 3 assists, 1 Pegasus and 6 Scimitars. I wish I'd stuck around for that, for the dialogue between Gwillem and the Knights, but I'd already hit the jump. I'd already jumped, and those were my orders. 55 total kills and 12 assists is our new total. So this was one perfect moment and deals in shadows. The 13th mission of Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.